Hello students, in previous videos we have seen how we can define our own classes in C# and how we can declare our objects of our own classes and also instantiate our object of that particular class, and how memory will be allocated for our objects. By using new keyword we may allocate the memory or instantiate our class object. So also we have seen how we can create or how we can define constructors inside our class. So there is no argument constructor, means there is one default constructor and this is the parameterized constructor. So whenever we create our object, if we pass the arguments, then parameterized constructor will be called, or if we are not passing the arguments while creating our object, then default constructor will be called. This all we have seen in previous videos. In this video we see how this keyword works inside C#, how this keyword works inside C#. Now the concept of this keyword is, this keyword or this refers to the current object of our class. Now when we needed this keyword, if I am using these parameters as roll number and name. Now see, the parameter name is same as the member name, and if I am using this argument or parameter name as this, left hand side also there is roll number is equal to, again right hand side there is roll number. Now I want to say to compiler, consider this roll number as the class member, and at the right side of equal to sign consider this as a parameter. But there is confusion because both the variable names are same. Data member name is also roll number and parameter name is also roll number. So to avoid this confusion, okay, to avoid these conflicts between the parameter name and the data member name, we may use this keyword. I want to say this is the data member and this is the parameter. Now this data member we can give as this dot roll number. Now our confusion solved here, or conflict, there is no any conflict now, because by using this keyword we refer to the current object. Now if we are creating the object as S1, here S1 object I am creating, so default constructor will be called, and my this keyword or this pointer refers to this S1 object. This means this S1 object. If I am creating S1 and if for S1 compiler called this default constructor, then this pointer refers to the current object, and my current object is now S1. So I am saying here this dot roll number means S1 dot roll number, means now this roll number is my data member and this roll number is my parameter. So by default if we use the roll number as it is, then compiler takes as it is a parameter name. So again if I am using here this, then my problem solved here, and I am using here parameter as name. Now this dot name means this is the data member now and this is the parameter. Now compiler doesn't take it as a parameter, because I am calling this roll number or defining this or declaring or using this roll number at the dot property of this pointer. So this refers to my current object, and my current object is now S1, then sometimes it may be S2 or sometimes it may be S3. So in this way this keyword we can use to avoid the conflicts between data members and the parameter names. If they both are same, then we need to use this keyword and mention this is my data member, and now at the right side of assignment operator there is parameter name. Again, if I am using here same to same roll number and name as the parameter name, if I am using the parameter name is exactly equal to the data members, then I need to use here this keyword wherever I am using the data members. Okay, so this is one of the use of this keyword. This pointer refers to the current object. So whenever I am calling this get data function, I am calling this get data function with the S3 object. Now when I call S3.getData by passing 12 and Archana, 12 and Archana respectively stored inside this roll number and name parameters. Now these parameter values are stored inside this dot roll number. This pointer refers to the S3 object. So this roll number means S3's roll number, and this is the S3's name. And on the S3's memory, I am storing these parameter values, and parameters are 12 as a roll number and name is Archana. So in this way, we solve the problem if we are using the parameter names are exactly same as the data member names. So by using this keyword, we can solve this problem. So in this way, our program will be executed. Now the same output we will get. We see what is the output. First, inside this statement, default constructor will be called. Again, for a second statement, we see inside the second statement, we are closing these windows. There is no use for me. Now what is the output? Here see, for S1 there is default constructor, and by using default constructor, values will be stored as 100 and Ramesh. Then for S2 parameterized constructor will be called, and for S3 again parameterized constructor called. And by using S3.getData, we are replacing the values as 12 and Archana. So I am getting 12 and Archana as the output for S3. I am displaying all the object values on screen. So I am getting all these values. So this is about the program output. So in this video we discuss the use of this keyword, and this keyword refers to the current object. Okay.